It's your favorite Empress. Welcome in and welcome back to my channel where we're all about balancing self-care and elevation for women. Today I'm diving into some game-changing glow-up tips that I've personally seen make a difference in my own life, whether it be physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. This list is not about quick fixers or fads. These are small, impactful things that have made me feel more confident and aligned. So if you're looking for realistic ways to step up your game, let's get into it. Let's start with fashion because this one was huge for me. I've always loved fashion. I used to dive in my mom's closet. When I first came to America, I used to want to be my mom. I looked up to her. I still do, but now I dress my mom, okay? I'm that girl when it comes to my outfits. I really love the way that a good outfit makes me feel. It allows me to express myself and feel like I own the world, you know? A huge difference for me as I got into my womanhood was shopping for more quality basics. This is something important to me because, like everyone else online, I fell for the fast fashion trends. I was all over Shein, Fashion Nova, everywhere. I realized that not only do those pieces not last long, they also don't look good on me because a lot of times the models that they have wearing these pieces have unrealistic bodies. They're in certain poses where the material will look good. It's all a lie. Quality basics not only last longer, they also feel better. They elevate the whole look without trying too hard. I love getting my quality basics from Amazon, my outfit online, Opoly, and even Target. When I started buying well-fitting jeans, solid tops, whether it be neutral or primary colors, as well as quality jackets, I realized how polished I started to look. This switch really transformed my wardrobe and cut down on the clutter. Plus, in the long run, I saved myself money. Next up, seamless, flattering underwear. Finding a good cut of panties that are both comfortable and invisible makes such a huge difference in the feminine experience. More specifically, I stick with seamless cotton because it's breathable. Not only am I trying to look good and feel comfortable, but I'm also thinking about my feminine hygiene and overall health down there. And it's also better for our skin, especially if you have sensitive skin like I do. Seamless underwear is like an invisible confidence boost. You're not adjusting or fidgeting all day, but instead you're comfortable and confident. Let's talk fitness, okay? I'm a Pilates girl through and through. This year really changed my view. I got in a no-fault car accident in March. Prior to that, I used to go to the gym, but after the gym no longer appealed to me simply because I learned about the benefits of Pilates for restoring our health and mobility, especially coming out of a car accident, and also the results, baby. The results! I look at myself in the mirror every second, every chance I get nowadays. Like, I don't play about me. Pilates is the workout that changed my relationship with exercise. I'm no longer chasing heavy cardio, intense gym sessions anymore. Plus, the gym is kind of lonely, it stinks, men are creepy. Pilates is like a sisterhood. I love that dynamic. Pilates has toned my body, but more than that, it has given me strength and control. It's a whole vibe to work out in a way that's mindful but still effective. I'm telling you, this one is worth all the hype, okay? Lori Harvey wasn't lying, Meg Thee Stallion wasn't lying. It's worth it. It's hard, but girl. Okay, moving on to the small beauty upgrades. French pedicures, manicures, it's my go-to. Right now I have French in wine red because it's fall. It's the same on my toes right now. French just gives sophistication. It gives, you know, I got things to do, and I really do. It's simple, it's classic. It really just allows you to feel put together without doing too much. Having a fresh, clean pedicure is one of those things that helps me to feel like I have my life put together, and I do prioritize my maintenance routines, getting my nails done, my lashes, my brows, all of that, because it really does go a long way in maintaining how I feel about how I look. French nails just hit different, you know? For winding down, I started getting into audiobooks, reading, journaling, a lot more. I started doing this as much as possible instead of scrolling on my phone, because I would find myself scrolling until it was midnight. Even though I had class at 6 a.m., even though I have work at 8 a.m. You know, that's not a healthy pattern. Good sleep is important to women especially. If I can't read at night, I will listen to audiobooks, and it has made a difference in how I feel and how relaxed I am before going to bed. I love audiobooks now, especially because I'm more busy. If I can't read the physical book, I go for audiobooks because I'm learning and I'm being entertained while falling asleep. It's a win-win. It's like a ritual that helps me feel calm and balanced. This next step has been a game changer in my life overall, and it's to stick to what works for you. I'm not someone who is easily influenced. I'm an introvert, but a bitchy one. I'm sorry. You're not gonna tell me how to do. You're not gonna treat me any kind of way. You're not gonna influence me unless I decide that you can influence me. Nowadays, it's so easy to get caught up in trends. Sometimes you have the idea that you're missing out or that you should be doing what everyone else is doing. See how that's a problem? Because the more you're spending time worried about what everyone else is doing, you're not focused on what you could be doing, what you should be doing. But honestly, once I found my own style, my go-to products, and created my own routines around them, I realized I didn't have to switch things up because the next girl was. I realized I could do what makes me feel good about me. Consistency is truly what brings results. And finding out what works for you is what will give you the confidence to keep going with that. And that's better than constantly switching up because of influence from outside factors. And this is something that commonly impacts young girls and women because we are the ones that drive the consumer economy. Stick to what works for you. One of the most underrated glow up tips is actually getting blood work done. I know it's not glamorous, not everyone likes needles, but it makes a huge difference in understanding exactly where your health is. I had no idea how much food sensitivities, vitamin deficiencies, and certain things made a difference in my mood, how I show up in my physical body, until I started to be a big girl and do blood work. Trust me, I hate needles. I hate needles. I don't even look when the doctor is doing it. I'm like, once I did the blood work, I was able to know my food allergies, food sensitivities, my diet, my salt and sugar intake. And once I got on that path of being more conscious of my health, my intake, things that I allowed in and on my body, it really just elevated me. More importantly, I felt a noticeable difference. Prioritizing your health from the inside is a huge part of glowing up on the outside. Probiotics are another thing that have genuinely changed the game for me. Your gut health is connected to your skin, your energy levels, and even your mood. I started taking probiotics more frequently. I try to do it daily, but I'm not perfect. However, I do still see the difference because I am consistent in my intake. I can honestly say my digestion feels better, my skin is more clear, and I just feel more balanced. Taking probiotics is one of those subtle changes that makes a huge difference over time. We hear it all the time, but drinking water really does make a difference. If you're someone who struggles with hydrating yourself through water, I would recommend getting a water bottle and bringing it with you everywhere. Me and my water bottle, we are inseparable. We're together everywhere, every time. Also, another thing that helps me to drink water as often as I do is the fact that I live in a state so high up in elevation. It is so dry sometimes in Colorado, especially in the colder seasons. You have no choice but to drink that water. Drinking water more often, I saw changes in my skin, my energy level, and overall how I feel on a day-to-day basis. Hydration is a foundational part of glowing up because it's simple, but it's effective. Lastly, let's talk skincare. Korean skincare has been a blessing in my routine, okay? Korean skincare is that girl, and I will be traveling to those countries very soon to get the in-depth, authentic Korean skincare treatments. It's coming up, oh yes. Korean skincare is all about hydration, simple ingredients, and layering products for lasting benefit. Since I started following principles alongside Korean skincare, my skin has been healthier and it has improved. My main issue with my skincare was a lot of hormonal acne, a lot of hyperpigmentation, discoloration. Since I started following these principles, my skin has been more hydrated and healthier. It's a routine that feels like self-care, and I look forward to it every single day. And that's a wrap on my glow up tips that changed the game for me. These are not overnight changes, but they are realistic, consistent changes that made the difference. I really hope out of the 10 that I shared, you could find some ideas that you could try out for yourself. Let me know in the comments what your favorite glow up tips are, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!